guys are kind of in space. You haven't really picked a destination yet because, we're kind of still in the moments, the hours after you guys had the whole escape from Terminus with the Calypso. So, you guys haven't really set a destination yet, and, you've been dealing with Wup, who is kind of probably had a mental breakdown, and that's kind of where he's probably been for a while, is he's probably not okay.
Can't sleep, computer will eat me.
Basically. So... do you guys want to just head back to the bridge? What do you guys want to do from here? Or head back to your other ship and go to bed?
We go and find Wup and tell him what we've found since he's been absent.
Alright, Wup, where would Wup be at this point? Where would he be? Would he have gone back to the smaller ship into his room and locked the door?
Are you still fighting with the AI?
I'm gonna be hanging out with Big Mike. Praise be unto him.
Okay.
He protect from the great AI.
Are you worshiping Mike, or are you just kind of sitting in the room staring at him?
I'm just chilling with Big Mike.
Okay.
I'm being Big Mike's heat source at the moment.
You guys walk onto the small ship and
no, I'm gonna knock on the door. Say, hey, Big Mike, can we come in?
You hear nothing because it's Big Mike and he's a freaking lizard. He doesn't speak.
Lizard.
We're gonna make a lizard translator now. You know what? No, fuck you, Waller. It's my pet. You hear a lizard sound.
Oh my god!
Upon asking
lizard
Mike,
noise.
You hear the lizard noises.
It's the lizard equivalent of the Godfather accent.
Yes.
Manta.
You Manta.
You Manta. It's more like a hiss. It sounds like kind of a hiss.
It's the hiss of yes, you may enter.
It's a hiss, but it's a hiss if you had throat cancer.
Yes.
It's the hiss if you had throat cancer, but you better have tribute to Big Mike.
The door opens and you see... Yes, he is. Okay. And you guys walk in and you see Big Mike. And you see Wup, huddled, he's hugging the aquarium tank that Big Mike is probably in. Probably hugging it just to provide warmth. At this point, it's very awkward.
All hail the Lizard King! I'm joking. That's you don't hear any of that shit. Realistically, I'm just kind of chilling, looking into the Big Mike cage. Got a laptop open. You can, if you're very careful and omniscient and paying attention and looking around, especially as you come through the door, you'll note that there's an entire line of nano literally ringing the whole door, facing into the door like, step in here if you're not welcome and it's gonna fucking rip your face off. You can see on the other side of the room another group of nano look to be manhandling some sort of giant fixed blade into position on some weird rail spring-loaded system that also lines up to shoot straight towards the door.
Horizontal guillotine.
Yes.
Nasty.
And the nano is having a hell of a time lifting this giant heavy-ass blade into position. But
so what does the rest of the group do?
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
You doing okay there, Wup?
Well, considering no one's safe anymore.
I just imagine that there's already a conspiracy wall in this room somewhere too. It's already
conspiracy wall. It's a conspiracy laptop.
With thread
yeah,
it's a conspiracy laptop.
Ah, so you upgraded? Okay.
Of course I upgraded. I'm a fucking android.
Well, while you've been here dealing with Big Mike, been checking out the new ship.
And how did that go?
We found a dude.
Med Bay, Med Bay is not the Med Bay anymore.
Interesting. What is the Med Bay then?
It's Guantanamo Bay.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was. It's not so much a med bay as an undercover interrogation room.
I may have to borrow some of those things.
I've already cleaned most of it.
There's a frozen dude in there.
Yeah,
Dibs.
that too, and we've sealed the room because fuck that.
No, why? Why? We could use him.
Oh, he's special forces. And
Ex-Fed Special Forces, yeah.
I don't fancy our chances against him if we just kind of let him out.
I mean, who says we have to let him out alive?
Ain't we talked about you doing this shit?
What? No one's talked to me about the whole resurrecting the dead people. You guys don't even know that that's happened or is possible yet. I'm just saying we should let him out, but
You
we
got
don't have to let him
intel
out
out of the
alive.
dude.
Bet 13's just kind of sitting there playing with the fire extinguisher. Just
Hogging it and petting it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got Big Mike. He's got fire extinguishers. Bilatti's got his favorite, my Nano, and
I have drugs.
okay.
I just fondle my rifle every so often. The big fuck off.
I'm going to give you a Nano dog. I hope you understand this. I'm going to make the nanotech assume the form of a dog and give it to you. You're gonna get a
Man,
nano
no, you
puppy.
ain't.
You're gonna get a nano puppy.
Nope.
Woof, woof.
so, what's the plan, Sam's?
I mean, they told me about this. I've said dibs, and now I'm sitting here. I've been out of the picture for a while. I don't know what the plan is.
I believe the plan is to figure out what the plan is.
Wonderful.
Planning to plan. As I heard somewhere, at dawn, we plan.
Yes.
We're in space.
Do we need to go over the options?
Well,
You
I
guys
guess
are
it's
in
automatically
space.
gone.
Yes.
So now we plan.
Yeah. So, what does the group want to do? Do we need a recap of your current situation? Get everybody
I'm
refreshed?
gonna say that
or...
would probably be helpful since it's
So,
been a minute.
Last couple sessions, if I remember, we had the whole finding of the Calypso, in which Terminus Security probably lost their fucking Fruity Loops on this shit because
Yeah, we're
you
not
stole their
exactly welcome
shit.
back there.
Yeah, so going back to Terminus is probably not a good idea. You guys did contact Reynolds because Whoop thought that the whole station was literally going to be infected and basically turn into literally Murder Central, and which it has not. So, you know, Whoop is kind of being viewed as a little bit of a crazy person, probably by some inspector. You know, so there's that going on. You guys had the whole conversation with the AI nanobots, if I remember, and that's when you guys found out Whoop is not actually a human. And you also found out that there's this very hostile, very bloodthirsty AI out there that wants basically to destroy all biological entities within this part of space.
Like the Borg, but without the make perfection part.
Yes. They just want to straight up murder people. So, yeah. Because they want to basically restore the balance, quote unquote. So, but yeah, basically, you guys had contact with him, and Whoop has heard of this entity, and you know, there's lots of questions and things to really dive into, and you also have a ship that requires more than 6 people to run. There's a lot of things that I think you guys as a group probably need to get done.
We gotta hire people.
Pressing would be probably hiring people and figuring that out. So, or you guys can go wake up Mr. Special Forces dude and find out about that if you all really want to.
I mean, I think we should, but I would just like as many hands on deck when we do it as possible to minimize our chance of getting yeeted.
Can I push the button?
Are you gonna shut up if we don't let you push the button?
No.
You can push the button.
Yes.
The next
Not
question
right now.
The next question should be is Are you going to shut up even if we let you push the button? That would be the other question I would ask there, Buck.
Got a point.
Do you ask that question?
No, I do
No?
not ask that
Okay.
question.
Okay. You guys could also unload the stuff from this ship into the bigger ship. You know, you guys do have the exosuit and stuff that you haven't really looked at per se. It's still kind of in the box. So there is that. And you also got the Humvee and the motorcycle, your hover bike. That is still probably need to be worked on there a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably still a little bit full of holes.
It's
No,
maybe
You
no.
missed.
No?
They didn't hit it. You said yourself they
That's
didn't
right.
hit it. All
That's
they
right,
did
I
was
did.
They
gank
tagged
the
me.
fuck out of Minnie.
Humvee though has blood on it and probably piss and
Shit on the roof.
yeah
Or on the hood.
from
Sounds
the
like
whole interrogation of the
Sounds like a good job for a robot.
looks to 13.
I don't actually say that. Just saying.
Okay. Anyway, or you guys could just fuck off and pick a place and go find out and go explore. I mean, that's something that you can do too.
I think dealing with that dude's the first priority.
Yeah, I guess it's probably better to not have a potentially ticking bomb on our ship.
Exactly. If we keep 13 waiting too long, he might just go push the button. So
You guys turn around
Yeah.
and 13's gone. He's just walking down the hallway already.
Button.
I told you
button,
not yet.
button. What? Not yet.
no,
How
come
about
back here.
now?
Get over here.
Very well.
13's literally a rear as a robot. Oh god.
Yep, that is
Uh,
exactly what he is.
He's
Yep.
a rear bot.
Except for instead of having a fetish for explosives, he has a fetish for
Fire
fucking fire
extinguishers.
extinguishers.
I can only play one character. I'm sorry.
No, you can play more than one mini. Come on.
One type.
Anyway,
No, I'm just thinking
These are
fucking
two
tech priest with
separately
fire
distinct
extinguishers.
characters. One has a fetish for explosives, and one has a fetish for fire extinguishers.
they're
Exactly.
the opposite sides of the spectrum. yes.
Exactly.
Until
Did they
I
move
figure out a
fire
way.
extinguishers
Oh
next?
my
Is that
god,
what
it's
you did to
horseshoe
say?
theory. They're so wildly opposite, they become the same.
Does WUP go along, Halls, or are you gonna
Sure,
stay
I'll go
there?
along. I'll
Are you
go
going to
along.
stay with your
I mean, considering
No,
he
bring
called
Big
me,
Mike
he
with us.
better come along.
When I said bring everybody, I'm like, I
Oh,
want
I'm just
everyone
making
there.
sure.
Bring
I'm
Mike.
just making sure.
Yeah,
Bring
Mike's
Mike.
coming along too.
We need Mike to hypno lizard him.
Yes, I want that as canon. Mike is a hypno lizard.
Hypniguana.
Yes.
Okay.
He just looks exactly.
Mike is my
Okay.
special ability.
So you guys walk into the walk down to the medical area. WUP, as you walk in, you notice that they're in very scribbled out handwriting on the medical sign. It says like medical bay. It literally says like Guantanamo Bay.
Medical is scratched and replaced with it's written in Guantanamo in marker.
And you walk in here, and it is a very, very, very obvious interrogation room. They have some medical things in here, but primarily they were probably trying to pump people for information more than pumping them with medications to help them. So
They were pumping them with medications to help them, just to help them talk.
don't talk. Yup. So you guys walk in through another door, and you guys walk in again. Just to remember the scene. There was 3 different cryo tubes, and 2 of them are open, and then the third one, which is what our friendly neighborhood special forces guy, you guys mainly identified him on how he looked. I don't remember if there was a file. I don't think we ever got into the file side. That
No,
was
I
just
believe
more
we
of
found a
this.
file
Yeah,
and
we
figured
did.
out what he was.
Okay. Was there a name for it that I gave you guys?
You didn't give us a name.
Okay.
No, you did. It was some parody of Johnson. You would like click the randomized
Oh.
name thing and
Yeah.
I
oh,
don't
what
like.
was
Did you
it?
just make that up because it's similar to Johnson?
It
and-
was like. It was like Avery John. It was like Avery Sanderson or something like that. It was weird. Or no, it was John Avery. That's what it was.
That's right.
It's John Avery. Yeah. I remember now. It's been a minute. Sorry. When you have multiple games going and you don't make notes, that is on me.
No
Anyway.
worries.
You pop them
Anyway.
out.
You remembered. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
I know what the ladies like.
Like.
I know what the ladies like.
And so yeah, he's there, and yeah, you guys can currently decide to push the button if you want.
Button.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of stand back towards the door with my rifle, like, not up and aimed, but definitely
Already.
got the white knuckle death grip going on.
13 pushes the button.
And
He can't wait any longer.
Nothing happens.
He pushes it
shit.
again.
13 got fucked.
All you hear
Nothing
is
happens.
He
confetti
pushes it
flying.
as fast as a robot possibly can, actuating the, just over and over and over and over again.
13
What?
stop.
Roll me a perception check.
Memes. That's what's about to happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody rolling perception or just Minnie?
Just Hallsworth, please. What?
Oh god.
Please.
Oh, just Hallsworth.
Yes.
what?
Let me find my die. Here it is. Here's the meme tool. Let me get what player PC sheet open as well. That would probably help. Perceptione, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be trash, boys. I hope you understand this.
You are trash.
Oh, never mind. That's a non-natural 20.
Big Mike is gone.
What?
Excuse me?
Big Mike is no longer on your shoulder. He's just you turn and look and he's disappeared.
Where is
And
he?
you guys watch as 13 pushes the button again. Somehow Big Mike climbed up on the ceiling and is above the cryo tube, and you watch him get completely electrocuted. And
You bitch, Waller.
yeah,
Uh,
and power goes through into the guy in the cryo tube, and you watch as Big Mike is consumed in the process.
Welp, time for Whoop to go on a murder spree, I guess.
513.
And he calls us murder hobos. Goddamn.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We
fucking
get called murder
seriously.
hobos, yet he takes away our simple pets.
Uh-huh.
Big Mike
What a
is
dick.
gone.
Big Mike is gone.
Well,
Big
Waller's
Mike
like,
was becoming too
yay.
powerful. Waller was intimidated.
No.
Waller's intimidated by a small fucking cat. I
So,
wouldn't say Big Mike is,
and you guys
Well-
watch as the cryo tube actually starts opening up after this little incident.
That's disappointing.
poor Mike.
I'm genuinely crushed.
Fried lizard.
Shut up.
By the way,
13.
there's nothing left. Like, it's legitimately like it was consumed. There's no like
incinerated.
ash or anything.
Never
There's
mind.
no
You
ash.
You got
even.
atomize? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't say fried lizard. I thought it like fell off the ceiling and
No, like it's straight him up. Like it is literally he got atomized. Yes. Something happened. Let's put it that way.
13 wouldn't have even noticed then because 13's still pushing the
By
button.
the way, what is your reaction? Because you do watch this. Like, are you going to are you trying to stop 13?
yes, I
Okay.
am. 13 may also get fucking killed by Nano soon.
Fucking yeet him out the airlock, let him in space forever.
No, I mean, like, I will turn him into a fucking useless cyborg.
oh man. So how does this go down? Do you say anything to him, or you just kind of let things happen?
No, as soon as he finally does it and Big Mike's fucking getting electrocuted, I'm gonna start yelling at 13 to fucking stop and charging toward him to shove him away from the control panel.
As soon as he hears stop, he, turns around and his finger's above the button. He doesn't press it in. Why?
Because you just fried my pet, you asshole.
Where is he?
Someone fucking point to he was up
He's
there.
gone. He's just gone.
How did he get up there that fast? I still don't see him.
Oh my god, 13. What a dick.
He's like, he is genuinely like a frame from fucking Destiny.
Yep.
They're fucking
is.
stupid.
He's that dumb. Which means that there's no loss when he gets turned into fucking robot juice.
So,
I know a broom and make him clean up.
The cryopod opens and it kind of does the whole smoky in the room kind of thing, the whole reveal like you see in the really, really bad animes / video games. Yeah. And the body emerges, but the smoke is like concealing him enough that like you guys can't really see him yet. He walks over. He locates the aviators left over from Big Mike and puts them on. I was missing those. That hurt, by the way.
What?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Why, hello, Big Mike.
I had a feeling that what was gonna happen, but I didn't want to say
I did
anything.
too. But I was like secretly hoping you weren't gonna fucking do that.
Why not?
Big Mike's better as a fucking iguana.
Yes, he is.
You become too powerful.
Y'all decided to bring him. That was the problem here. Okay?
How did you become human from a lizard?
Well, pretty easy when the whole cryo system overwrites this body's memories. So theoretically, you could send me back if you wanted to.
Shall I push
you
the
had
button again?
If you had another lizard.
You have another lizard.
No, we don't. Well, I'm just gonna turn around and fucking leave.
He's like, I'm
Nope.
done.
I mean,
done.
you could make one. Whoop.
Make a
I
lizard.
don't think that's how that works.
You got Nano, don't you?
Just because I have nano doesn't mean it's an actual fucking lizard.
Nano lizard. It just fucking just collapses and just goes through tiny holes and it just reappears in another room.
You literally make Big Mike into like T-1000 from like Terminator 2. Yeah, there you go.
Liquid metal.
Yup.
Can you still hypnotize?
I lost my special eyes.
Basically. Well, put me back in, I guess, if that's all you want. He just like pushes the button, just steps back in with the aviators on. So
We don't have another lizard body, so we can't do that. Whoop's going to literally buy another lizard now because I want a pet fucking lizard.
I mean, dude, you could make one. Make him a robotic lizard so he
I don't
never
want
dies.
a robotic lizard. I want a real lizard.
So he never dies.
I want a real fucking lizard.
Oh my god.
I like Big
Mike-
Special
Big
Forces
Mike
Mike.
2 Invincible Boogaloo. That's what we're gonna call him.
So he goes back in. You guys, that is the situation now. Big Mike is now imprinted on top of John
So what
Avery.
happened? What happened to this guy's memories then? Are they just
Execute,
replaced?
delete, exe.
I mean, you don't know. You would have to unprint Big Mike from him to find out. I mean, you guys could ask Big Mike if he remembers anything from this other guy. I mean, you could before he goes back in, if that's something you want to do.
I feel like the
we should
special
probably
forces
keep
shit
Big-
could be
yeah.
useful.
Yeah, like we're gonna have to keep Big Mike as
What?
him. I'm going to get another iguana to replace Big Mike. Is what it comes down to.
So you're gonna make Big Mike the special forces guy? Or you're
I
gonna
mean, it's already happened at this point. So
Are you gonna you guys can reverse it though. That's the thing. You guys have the ability to do that. Like
Yeah,
that's
but-
not hard.
But from a practicality standpoint, he's much more useful as, you know,
Big Mike, are you gonna go get Big Mike the second? Is that what's happening here?
basically, yeah. I'm gonna go get an actual pet lizard.
God.
So, So what Waller has just done is he's taken a animal that is pretty good at stalking people, put it into a special forces guy's body,
Yeah.
which has all of the fucking combat muscle memory
Yeah.
and whatever else his body might have.
Yes, Waller has created a giant meme.
Yes, I have.
He's
Yo,
created
I
a
am
meme bigger than Big
out-memeing
Mike.
my players. I am out-memeing my players with this. Y'all are
Gears of
welcome.
War,
Challenge
Big
accepted.
Mike.
A
to the next level.
challenge fucking accepted, Waller. Good luck.
By the
Yeah,
way,
you
this
can
is
show
this is
yourself,
the
but-
heel that I have become because of Karen. So there you go. Anyway, we continue. Anyway, so what do y'all want to do next? Well, Big Mike goes back to sleep. And he probably puts it on a timer. Like you just watch him like on like a little kitchen timer on, and it's like, wake me up when you need me. Click. Goes back to
He
sleep.
just fucking chiefs him.
Chiefs that shit and just walks back away.
Wake me when you need me. Someone smash the alarm button in 2 minutes. Be like, Big Mike, we need dinner.
What the fuck, man? I thought we were bros, man.
I didn't say I was gonna do it.
Anyways,
I'm just kind of confused.
like as a character or as a
Yeah,
player?
yeah. My character's like, what the fuck's happening, man?
Question: can he speak to other iguanas though?
We don't know. There's not one here. Maybe. He's literally
Nolan's
gonna...
just gonna go right,
Right.
and he's just
Gonna
gonna.
leave.
I need a drink.
Booze.
Alright, so where to? Where are you guys going to
Booze.
set travel if you're travel to?
Don't care. Booze.
Booze. Go find booze. Need
Question.
a room.
That is Owen's quest. He is on the quest.
You literally go raid your room and go
No,
get your booze stock.
Who's
Olin, we have good booze in back in the little ship. Come on.
Well, you're on the
I
little
need
ship. Oh, you were. You go
Yeah.
back to the little ship at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some of that too.
Good booze. I need booze. This is what the fuck booze.
Too much. Let's go. So we'll go to the storage in the little ship where we
Raid
had
the
all
booze.
the. Yeah, we stole all the booze from the freighter.
Yeah.
We ganked.
So it's like good whiskey and shit like that. Whatever brand you want to name, it's probably there. Whatever good
Booze.
trucker kind of like mid-tier brand. It wouldn't be like uber expensive, like cognac from Terra. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad or that expensive, but
Bean.
yes. But yeah, so you guys go have booze. Do you Buck and Olin have booze together? I'm assuming. Do you drink
Yeah.
Yes,
together?
if it's convenient.
Okay.
It's
you-
been a hell of a day for us.
Yeah.
At this point, we're like, well, we're not exactly sure what the fuck is going on.
We
so
found out
booze.
what WUP is. Big Mike just
God. Fucking.
become human.
Yup.
Detroit become human.
The
Wanna become human.
I am
believe
glad
the
I
facial
didn't get
expression
shocked.
for the day. That
Was the what?
You guys like literally like in the storage room, by the way, and Wep, you walk by, you just literally watch as like Olin and Buck are just downing freaking glasses. They have like, I don't know what you two would be drinking, probably whiskey or something. And you're just like pouring a cup, and then you just see like one of you like just down it.
I
and
mean,
the other one
anything
pours a
that
cup, down it.
no one drinks
and-
anything that isn't beer, basically.
Yeah.
I will drink literally anything.
So you walk by the door, and Wep, you just look in and you see that.
Hold
As
on,
you're
Just
walking
go
back
in
to
and
her.
sit with him.
It's like,
Welcome to the party. Here's your bottle.
I'm gonna look at him. Just stare at the bottle and then give him this look of, and how the fuck am I supposed to drink this?
I mean, pop the top off,
you can
Put it to your
like as
lips,
an android
and you
though,
tip it
Paul's,
back.
you can still drink it. Like it's not like you're completely like you can still drink stuff and it'll still work in a certain way just to kind of keep your cover and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
it's
they
just-
made it where it's normal. It's just you don't get drunk, basically.
Here it is, gentlemen. This is Buck's face right now.
Just thinking about everything. Just
Gone on many space adventures. Today has been the weirdest one.
Whoop, are you going back into your room?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
I'll hang out with them for a while, getting quote unquote drunk.
I have seen some shit, but holy crap. What the hell is today?
All of us are just like, what fuck was this day?
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at, yeah.
Meanwhile, 13's gonna go build a freaking Gundam out of fire extinguishers.
You're gonna
Yeah.
build a Gundam out of fire extinguisher? What?
But by Gundam, he means love doll.
Okay. Okay. Do you guys hear like random banging from the cargo hold, and you guys are like,
I don't think I can handle any more today. I think I'm just processing is at capacity, and I don't care.
You just hear
I'm
the sound
going
of
to drink.
as something sails across the cargo bay.
I'm going to drink. I'm going to sleep. Going to wake up, drink a little bit more, and then maybe
we'll figure out
we'll
what
see
we're
where
gonna
the
do.
day takes us.
So, how long do you guys stay drinking? Like the whole night? Do you guys all pass
Yes.
out in the storage room?
Yes.
yeah.
Even the android somehow writes a program to make himself drunk.
Okay.
I'm just
Run
gonna
alcohol.exe.
toss
I'm
back
questionable
enough.
contenting my fucking robot drunkenness.
I'm gonna toss back enough that I think I'll be able to get sleep, and then I'm gonna try and get sleep.
Okay. So you go a few hours go by, you finally go to bed. I'm assuming Owen probably goes to sleep too in his room at some point and just kind of like staggers across the hall.
He makes it into his room and face plants on the floor.
Basically, doesn't even make it to his bed, just blop, and people are like, I've had those days. And yeah, do you stay in the storage room the whole time? Whoop? Or do you drag your happy ass back to bed?
I'll eventually go back in my room, I guess.
Walk back in your room. Roll me a perception check, sir.
Natural 1.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You shut your eyes off with that program by accident.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm
like,
fucking drunk. What do you expect?
So
You hit the door jam on the way.
Yeah, you just
Wham!
like, yeah, you hear a big old thud across the hall.
I don't
Buck.
hear shit. I am
Yeah.
unconscious.
Buck,
I'm
you just
gonna
hear
kinda-
thud.
Like stumble over towards my door, open it up, and see what
He's
happened.
like just passed out
The
on the
what?
fucking floor.
Who's knocking on my door?
So, yeah, what kind of position are you in after whacking in that door jam?
Holding my head, standing back from it, going, what the fuck just happened, essentially?
I'll try and like guide him to his bed. Except, I'm pretty tipsy.
Yeah.
But do I need to roll a perception check going in the room, or
No.
Okay.
So the next morning comes, and we'll say, well, you do that, you get him in there and go to sleep. The next morning comes, and you guys all wake up. What? Roll me a perception check.
1, nat 1, nat 1, nat 1, nat 1, nat. That's a 7.
Not
You
much
look
better.
over to the aquarium where Big
Mhm.
Mike was, and Big Mike is back.
Interesting.
What kind of group
Well,
dream are
guess
we
I'm
having?
drinking again.
Yeah, I'm already blinking twice. Walk over. I'm gonna poke Big Mike once to make sure he's real,
He is real. Yeah, you're legit. He's real.
and then I'm just gonna run drunk.exe and fucking stumble back to the storeroom.
That's you hear thud, 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 thud.
Anyone asks me what's going on, I'm just gonna point to my fucking room and let them go figure it out.
Shitface.iso.
Owen does. He walks in, he's like, "Ow, my
You
head.
looking
What's
at
going
Big
on?"
Mike in the aquarium?
And he goes and he
What the fuck?
turns around, goes back to the storeroom.
Yes.
Another day of drinking it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
basically.
I'm gonna take a little hair of the dog, but I'm gonna go over and inspect Big Mike as well.
Yeah.
If
Roll another perception check there, Buck.
Ah, shit, what was my perception?
So
I am being fucked with, and I
That
don't
is-
like it.
Does the
17.
iguana have its aviators?
Yeah, the
17.
iguana has the aviators on. So
17.
yeah, so you look at it, it's an iguana. It's Big Mike. Like you remember when you guys got it's Big Mike.
I'm going back
It's
to my room,
something-
grabbing my
something
rifle,
is-
and heading
Something
over.
is yeah.
Gonna drag Olin out of the storeroom on the way.
Ah, get your dirty hands off me!
He's like into like his second drink.
Like, we're both probably hungover as fuck.
Yeah.
I like how he
I
leaves
need
me alone in the
more
storeroom still.
Booze.
Because I don't. It's
This, it just keeps coming, and it don't stop coming.
13 is still
Don't
probably
stop
working. You
coming,
guys walk through the
don't stop
cargo hold. He probably has not left that place. Like he's still there.
13's finished building his Gundam robot, full size, might I add, 1-to-1 scale, out of fire extinguishers.
18 meters tall.
I mean, it wouldn't fit like in the cargo hold, so it's like the same height as you are, and it's just like literally a statue of fire extinguishers that looks like a Gundam.
It's done pretty well too.
And yeah, it is.
And 13's gonna plug himself into the ship and basically start running scans to see if anyone's fucked with the ventilators or has they induced any chemical into the atmosphere trying to make, people see things.
Do you guys tell 13 that when you walk by?
Yeah, you haven't been told yet. So.
Yeah, you haven't been
gaming.
told yet. That's why I'm asking.
He's
Ah.
probably
That's-
noticed that we're acting fucking weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm running it because
Yeah,
I
I'll-
see
Okay,
drunk.exe.
I'll allow that then. I'll allow that then.
I'll
Okay,
also,
roll me a computer check, Minnie, and then
And the
go
fact
ahead,
that they
Buck.
haven't fucked with me yet.
Yeah.
Basically, let me build a Gundam in the fucking.
like 2 days.
No,
nobody
no,
said shit
hold
to
on.
him, so he's
I
like,
do have to, I am obligated to do this. As I walk past and I see this thing. I'm gonna-
Ooh!
Man, you are an artist.
You are the first one to notice. I
I
cannot believe.
mispronounced that. I'm sorry. You are an autist. And then I'm gonna keep
Oh.
going.
Why, thank you.
Oh my god.
That's fantastic. It's like, oh,
You
well,
shouldn't
thank
drink
you.
so much.
Oh,
You should drink
Fuck
something.
you, robot.
Just because you can.
All right.
Doesn't mean
No,
I
no,
will.
me.
And I'm gonna plug myself in and see if the ship in any way, shape, or form has fucked with the rest of this crew's ability to function as a normal unit.
Roll me a computer check, sir.
Alrighty.
So, Buck, what are you doing while he's rolling that? Are you going to go check the rest of the other ship out? Or...
No, I'm gonna go for the Guantanamo Bay first, and
You walk into the door there, into that group, and all 3 cargo tubes are open.
God fucking damn it.
I rolled 12.
I'll radio the little ship PA so they can all hear.
Mm-hmm.
And let them know that this fucking guy has got out. So
What was that, Halls?
I said attention memers when Blavati
Yeah.
Just fucking.
So,
just from the
13,
vent.
you can't tell if anybody's... It looks all normal to you. Everything looks like normal operating procedure for this ship type and everything.
Okay.
Just from
So-
the vent, all Buck hears is, I know what the ladies like.
So I got my Corona rifle. I'm gonna start. Oh man.
You got your Corona rifle?
Yeah, the
It's literally
Corona
what it's
laser
called.
rifle,
Yeah, that's what
and
it's called.
and like
Oh.
we haven't played this game in a while, and
Yeah,
it's now
yeah,
incredibly fittingly named
yeah.
weapon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have my laser rifle. I'm just gonna start gun up, start clearing the ship, the big ship.
Alright, roll. Woolen, do you go with him?
I mean,
Or-
I'm pretty sure he's not giving me the option.
I mean, are you going with him, or are you going to
Well, I-
stay in there and drink? Like,
Now you're not drinking now.
Olin's in front of him with the gun pointed at him. You're going too.
Olin's the meat shield.
meat shield for this.
I'm not. No, I've seen him. I've seen him operate. I'm not using him as a meat shield.
I get 13.
Yes, you do.
So, guys
Run
start-
sober.exe and get your ass in gear.
I'm too drunk to even run sober.exe. That's how bad
13.
drunk.
Do you go in there to go like you walk in to go get Whoop, and you just see him just like laying down next to like some boxes, and he's just got like the glass is tipped over and some alcohol like leftovers spilt out.
I'm not allowed to be drunk. Neither are you.
Get
I
up.
wallet.
Slap.
Was I supposed to be rolling anything?
Not yet.
Oh, damn it! Because I just tossed my dice and I got a 19.
So 13. Are you gonna try and get Whoop ship shape Whoop?
Absolutely. I'm gonna shake him and then say, "Wake up! I have something cool to show you."
No, you didn't do that and do it, will you?
That's
That's
fine.
impressive,
I
yeah.
will drag you there to see it.
He just starts dragging Whoop through the ship. and he's
Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple of swings at 13, trying to smack him with beer bottles.
Drunk.exe is using too much processing
Processing
power. He
power.
doesn't have enough for coordination.
Exactly, that's how it works.
it just drowns out his fucking processor.
By the way, I love this new program you created. I can now show you a whole bunch of things. Follow me.
He's just like dragging you by your
I feel
feet.
like at some
Whoop.
point there's gonna be like a fucking safety override that's just gonna
Like
click in.
Whoop,
and
you
it's
just see
gonna-
you guys like in the next scene. They're like pulling him out of the storeroom, and you just hear like the just dragging noises that you get, like the really loud annoying dragging noises of like a body that just can't really do much.
You know
just,
what? I'm so drunk right now
Yeah.
that my nano is staggering around with me.
Because it's just getting like really weird signals. So
Yep. The nano doesn't even receive coordinated commands anymore. The whole thing is just like,
and
Nano, if
Well-
you can record, please do so now. I have a feeling your master will like to see this afterwards.
13, roll me a perception check as you walk into the cargo hold.
Where'd that dice go?
I want it to be like an natural 20 in areas.
Where's the perception modifier? 14.
So you guys walk into the cargo, and he's dragging you, and you hear a pistol cock, and it literally holds to your head, 13, and you see the guy that is John Avery sitting in the cargo hold with you.
Oh,
Who
why,
are you?
hello, Big
How
Mike.
high up is he?
Like, well, he's standing next to him, I guess. He's like, he kind of ambushes you as you walk into the corridor. So he's
gun, and I'm gonna yell
Yeah.
that into my intercom.
Gun!
So all they hear throughout the ship is this drunken gun through the ship's intercom.
Yes, yes, it is.
I'm gonna spin around and head back.
barreling through, and I'm
My-
not gonna blast you, but who are you?
My
What are you
name
doing
is
here?
13 9 14 9 13 1 14.
My
13. And I'm just gonna drunkenly bumble that one out.
Is he drunk?
Yes, in a
What kind
manner
of
of
operation
speaking.
are they running here?
Drunk.exe.
What?
Yeah, Avery looks fucking confused. He's like,
I'm sorry.
what? What?
Do you mean the ship's function or his function?
You know what? Fair point. What? He's just sitting there, and he's like, you think about it, he puts the gun, he like kind of like takes the gun down. He's doing like he's talking with his hands while he's holding the gun. And he's like, that's a fair point. I mean the ship's function, and what kind of operation is this? Because y'all don't seem like your government to me.
That would be correct. As for the ship's function, I don't believe we have determined that yet. Please stand by.
Is this about the time when we come skidding around the corner?
Yeah, you guys come around the
In
corner,
your,
barreling
in
in,
your
just
fucking hungover state.
I do not believe you are Big Mike, are you?
like, who?
I did not think so. May I ask who you are?
Well, call me Avery.
Avery is so fucking confused by this
Yeah, he's
fucking robot.
like,
Oh,
the fuck? And you just
Avery,
13 is
wait,
our psyops device.
are we-
We just send him in ahead of us, and he just confuses the ever-living fuck out of anybody.
Speaking of, are we in the hangar where I built the Gundam?
Yeah, you're, like he was
Perfect.
hiding behind the Gundam. Is
Oh,
where he
no.
was. Like he was
Oh,
using it as
no.
cover. Yes.
Is he on top of the Gundam? Shoot,
Yes,
like,
he's up. No, no, he was behind
Oh,
it.
damn.
There's not enough room for him to climb up on top of it. So
I'm gonna, say,
actually,
well,
no, there would. No, he would be on the Gundam because it would be big enough. So yeah, he's sitting on top of the Gundam.
I'm gonna look up and then kind of motion to what, he's standing on, and basically, do you like my creation, Avery? I made a Gundam out of fire extinguishers.
He's just looking at you like you're a fucking crazy robot now.
Yeah, like he doesn't really say anything. He's like, "Is there someone
Yeah.
else I could talk to?"
Real quick,
Oh,
real
this
quick.
line again.
Two
I've
for
heard
two.
this before somewhere.
Breaking news: Kim Jong Un is not dead. He's just been filmed attending a ceremony or
Film.
something.
Air quotation.
So he probably had the fucking
Probably
Yeah, Corona.
coronavirus.
Yeah.
I have
But
everyone to get the corona.
You guys come
confirmed.
around the corner. He's like, "Is there somebody else that I can speak to?"
Why, yes, they are right here.
And you just see Avery sitting, like the guy that was in the cryotube, sitting on the shoulder of the Gundam.
What the fuck?
I know, right? It looks straight out of the anime.
Big Mike, what are you
But-
doing?
I
That's-
don't think that's what he's talking about, 13.
Oh.
13, can you do me a favor and go get one of the fire extinguishers from the other ship, please?
You got it. I'll bring Wop.
No.
Leave him
Dragging
here.
dragging him away.
No.
Okay, I will let him stay.
Just lets go of whatever body part he's holding.
Yeah,
to.
he's
I just release Wop.
leg and then just walks off the ship.
Dragging him around by the ankle.
Nice meeting you, Avery.
It was an interesting conversation, 13.
And 13
And,
goes to go get a fire extinguisher.
Alright. Right, now that he's out of the way.
Is that robot alright? Like, it doesn't seem like he has all of his
It's normal.
pots there.
We had to rebuild him not long ago, and I don't think we did a good job.
You might want to rewrite his entire operating system. That might be a good idea.
Seems like it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have a small seizure.
My
My operating
operating
system finally hits the safety protocols for drunk.
I bet what happens.
hold on.
No,
No,
here's what
wait.
happens. Olin like steps down next to you up, like near
Yeah.
your face, and just literally like pimp slaps you to wake you up, and that's
God
what
damn
literally
it, no.
causes that.
The processor.
No, stop. I'm working on this, right?
All right, go ahead.
Once he
Vlad.
starts seizing, as soon as that program kicks in, like, I slap him. So he comes back to complete sobriety just in time to get
Ow,
backhanded.
ow, what the fuck?
Interesting operation y'all run here.
That's
Thank
what
you.
you want to call
Who
it.
is this guy?
Yeah, what? You have no idea. You've never seen this guy.
That's
before.
why I
You thought
asked,
you
who the
saw
fuck
him.
is this guy?
Good question.
Well, my name is John Avery.
John Avery. Yeah, we figured that out from the records. How did you get out?
Timer. When y'all went into the facility, in there it restarted the systems and it let me out when the timer expired.
All right. Well,
That doesn't answer the question of where that, replacement came from, and I need another drink.
That's normal. It's in your two cases, and he points
That's
to you
not
and Buck.
normal.
You and Olin, Buck.
In what land is something appearing out of nowhere normal? Unless there's some kind of hidden cloning facility on the ship, which is still not fucking normal.
No. Y'all had a something that I designed, a shared quote unquote fever dream. I guess would be the best way to describe it.
Right, I need a drink.
group hallucinated. Yep, going back to the mess. You want to come with? You've
Drinking
been
time, boys.
frozen for what, 13 fucking years? You could probably use a drink too.
Would be wouldn't say no.
Come on,
Oh.
come get a drink.
Let's
he
go.
gets off of the Gundam and he's like, by the way, you might want to talk about wasteful use of life-saving equipment with 13.
Dude,
I'm just gonna shake
look,
my head. You know
We're
what?
gonna
I'm gonna
point-
walk
we're
him
gonna
past the
point-
extinguisher room.
Oh,
Which
which is
still
still
probably
almost
half full.
completely full.
Yeah, we're gonna walk past the extinguisher room. As we walk by, I'm gonna make sure I'm ahead of him. We'll walk by. I'm gonna punch the fucking button to open it and just keep walking.
and he looks in there and he's like, I see.
He's got a problem.
He's got a
You might
fetish
want
is
to
what he has.
really write his OS system, to be completely honest.
To be honest with you, I don't know how. That's beyond me. Well, could do it, but
I can. That wouldn't be that hard. So.
do we forcibly change Minnie's character? Is this an option?
As a
You
robot,
can.
this is his form of character development.
Yes, man. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
We could do it. The question is do you feel
Do
like
you
being
want
that
to?
level of dick?
Yeah.
This is like
Yes.
Because
this is
holy
like
shit.
jumping from Vista straight to 10.
Yeah. I could make him a lot
Uh.
better too. Actually, give him personality.
Oh my god.
Oof.
You know,
Minnie,
as everyone's joking around with that, you're gonna see what kind of tense at the thought at the mention of rewriting a sentient robot and just kind of a stop, look back, and go, let's not
So
and
how-
say we did.
Yeah, I'm just gonna how about we just go get that drink?
Yeah, that's what I did when I worked for the Fed. Apparently,
Let's
I guess
go
the
get
ship is
that
not
drink.
fed anymore.
Quietly trying to make sure that the android doesn't summon a swarm of murder bots.
it decidedly ain't fed anymore.
Yeah, that too.
Alright. I assume we're in the mess now. I'll just pour him a glass of
Yeah.
nearest whiskey.
So, I'm assuming y'all are salvagers? I take it just by the ragtaggedness of your group.
Could say that.
Oh,
Interesting.
I assume you've left the hangar. Everyone's left the hangar now.
Yeah, he's left
Yeah,
the
we're in
cargo
the
hold.
mess.
13
Like a
comes
fire
back to the
extinguisher,
hangar
like-
with the fire extinguisher,
Oh.
and then sees the open door for the
just
the fire extinguisher storage room, and goes, "Oh no, I now have to re-inventory them all."
Well, that'll keep
I
you busy
just-
for a while.
I'm mildly disappointed that 13 is a robot because I just imagine like the childlike eagerness on his face to display his fire extinguisher to this new guest, and he's not there. Just crestfallen look.
He already did that. He showed him the Gundam that he was
He's
on.
already got this Gundam in, so.
Yeah. So,
Fair enough.
what's your business here?
Well, mostly surviving.
Yeah, that would be the top of the priority list.
I think that's a good business to be in at any time.
Staying away from Terminus for a while.
Oh.
Oh, a very long while.
Yeah, they just mysteriously had a large ship stolen from them.
You mean the
so-
Calypso? The ship that I was on?
I mean,
This ship?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the ship that we're inside of, with the ship within a ship? I mean,
Asian security.
I was trying to be edgy and cool about it, but yeah, more or less.
Yeah, they decided it was their ship now, and we decided it was our ship now.
he
They
takes a
should
drink,
have
he's
done
like,
something with it
"That's,
instead of leaving it in a hangar for a decade. How long was it, Waller? Like
It was 13 years, like...
15 years.
Just over a decade.
Yep. Well, that wasn't by my choice.
I
don't
wouldn't
expect
imagine
so.
because, well, you're technically fed. They're not.
Why were you frozen?
I wanted to stay with my ship. Why?
I was gonna make a joke about him having bonitis. The fucking Futurama.
My only regret is that
That
I
I
have
didn't-
bonitis.
Yep. Yup. You see, I was the operations officer on the ship, so I wasn't in charge of it, but I love the ship too much, and I figured somebody here should know what's going on if that ship ever got reactivated.
It's reactivated, just not under direct control.
Not really under control per se.
That might also be a good thing.
I shall be back.
Okay.
Said you were a Fed?
Used to be.
How much do you care about the Fed? Because you're not sounding a lot like the kind of people
that you've ran
you
into
seem
that have worked with the Fed.
unenthusiastic.
hear that.
I've seen some things. Let's just put it that way. Dealt with things.
Well, I mean, I've seen some things too, namely where we found you.
Yeah.
Now, are those things something that maybe Terminus Security added, or is that all original?
That would be Terminus Security.
Can I tell if he's lying or not?
Roll an insight check. I don't remember what stat specifically.
I wouldn't mind trying to figure that out either.
I mean, I feel like I personally feel like he's probably being honest, but
he's also a spook. You don't
Olin's fucking
Olin's
like you're a
your
spook. I don't
meter.
trust you.
Your spook meter is probably ringing. So
Ding,
only
ding,
an
ding,
insight.
Ding, 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 ding. Sense motive.
So
Yeah, sense motive works. So insight, sense motive.
I'm just thinking of the that
21.
John Smith from fucking Mona Lisa.
Anybody else?
21, and if he's trying to deceive me, I believe it would be bluff. It would be bluff that he would have to roll, Walter. If he's trying to deceive me, and otherwise it would be diplomacy, maybe?
I got a straight 16. I don't think I have any modifiers to that.
He's telling
sense
the
motive.
truth. You look at him, he's
Sense
telling the
motive
truth. Like,
sense.
he's not hiding it. Not lying about anything so far. He's just telling you his story more than anything. So he's yeah, I believe that was something that Terminus Security added. That actually used to be a med bay when we put that ship
Now
into
it's an
storage.
interrogation and torture bay.
That is not good. I don't know why they would do that.
Mostly because they're corrupt as shit.
Well, maybe we'll need to fix that.
Yeah, well, I mean, currently, if we show back up there, they'll probably try to shoot us on sight because we may have, stole their ship.
I'm back.
Well,
Interesting.
Their ship, I say in quotes. Our ship.
Interesting. Is it
You
just
say in quotes, Avery's response.
Yeah.
Ship.
My ship. No. Avery sits there and he's like, "So is it just you?"
Yeah, currently it's us and the lizard.
Ah. Yeah, that was fun to program, by the way.
Program a lizard.
Yeah, I had to for 13's sake and for the other sensors in here to program that. Yeah.
Yeah, because you did the thing.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll trying to fucking suppress the memory already.
Everybody is drunk.
Yeah.
Or hanging.
Need more chemical memory suppressant. Pour myself some
I can
more
work
whiskey.
that for you if you want me to.
When I say that, I mean this. He just holds up his glass of whiskey and shotguns it
He
back.
takes another drink of it. And... That was my specialty. I was a biological programmer.
Please don't do that again.
Yeah. TLDR, you're a spook. I do something similar, but, not as creepy.
So basically, he could make you forget everything.
Yeah, basically. And no, he's like biological programmer. Like he programs, like he can program like the Android thing. It's probably where he's getting that from. He also can wipe shit from your memory, like amnesia. Like he probably is trained in both. So this is the version of the whole. This is the Starfinder version of the wipe memory thing from Men in Black.
Except if he did it, it would probably be that situation of you get thrown out of a van of some kind and you just don't know where you are, but you're naked. You don't know who you are.
Basically.
Well, I mean, I guess technically it's better than getting Hillary. What?
I mean, yeah. That was my job. I made people disappear, quote unquote, and forget things.
Yeah, well, there's a few things I wish I could forget, but I really probably shouldn't, because something should probably be done about them. But they're not my place to talk about.
Reason I did that is I needed to see who you all were. I didn't know if you guys were Fed or something else or possibly a threat.
I think the solid definition would just be something else.
Yes. Do you have any more questions?
Hey, Buck, are you still alive over there?
Just taking it in.
Yeah.
Does Wup say anything to this?
Whoop is just quietly listening and thinking about how to deal with this fucker. And also what I can learn from this fucker, because if he can reprogram people, he probably knows a trick or two I should know.
Mm-hmm. So,
Don't give him that power.
who do you all work for then? I'm assuming that this ship was not yours per se. No offense, but you've got some really nice gear in here. I don't think you all on your own could afford it.
No. The
Previous owners aren't exactly happy we have it, we'll put it that way. But they didn't.
No, he's talking about the little ship.
Oh, the little one?
Yeah, because you guys.
I don't know. I have no idea. I came aboard later. They already had it at that time.
I'm looking up Buck at this point. Then, he shifts from Olin to Buck.
Okay.
Do you know?
Yeah. I need to kind of talk to them first, though.
Oh,
I don't know.
so you do work for the Fed?
No. Outside.
Contractor?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, we're the contractors, so contractor's not really the term we use for
We're a
them. But
subcontractor, I think would be the better term.
Interesting. And they provided you with this ship? The one
Yeah.
with a lot of pool money. So there's a few that I could think of.
Keep in mind, it's been 13 years.
True. Regardless, you might want to call your bosses and let them know that I'm here.
Yeah. You guys hang tight. I'm gonna go up to the bridge and make the call.
Okay, I'll be here doing more of this.
Drinking, and he's drinking with you. You guys have an idle conversation about how he goes into explanation of how he actually did it to a point. So he's starting to.
Fucking Whoop is just hanging on his every fucking word.
Yeah,
Whoop is
basically.
listening attentively. Olin's just what's going on?
Whoop is very
What is this
carefully making sure
bullshit?
he knows what's going on. That way he can do it later himself.
Or at least figure it out. He's not telling you everything, but he's telling you.
He's telling me
Whoop is
enough.
Whoop is taking mental notes. Very
Yes.
many mental notes.
Whoop is I know how this, and that works, so I can probably figure this out on my own.
Yeah. So go ahead, Buck. You go up to the bridge.
Uh-oh.
What?
The ADL is attacking Steam.
Again?
Steam, the largest and most important online store for PC gamers, offers white supremacists a new outlet for hate rhetoric. Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put in the call.
All right. So who you calling, Reynolds?
Yep.
You see Reynolds turns the camera. I'm surprised to hear from you all so soon.
Yeah, how's your scramble going?
You notice he's like in a van, and he's got like one of those like mobile computer tablets, like that he's like watching it through a webcam.
He's also
And you
wearing
hear-
an interceptor vest.
Yeah, he's like got a full tack, he's got interceptor with a gun on, and
Gone fucking paramilitary.
and
You
they're,
need
like,
us to come pick you guys up or something?
He's like driving through Terminus, and he's like, take a left here. No, we're fine, it's okay.
This doesn't look fine.
We're
I'm just gonna
having
go ahead
the-
and press X to doubt.
he's like, we had to do some raids on some certain key military and intelligence targets before we bugged out of here. And you hear one of them, like, you hear the door open, and you hear like 5 guys like in this van just get out. Go.
Everything shakes a little bit as the suspension adjusts. See the shadows like flicker across his face as he dude bolt past him in full gear.
Yeah, in full gear. He's got fucking like GPMPGs on, and he's just like, you're like, what the?
You're like, you're okay. This is what you count as okay.
All right.
I mean-
like I said, well, you know, if you need us to pick you up, it's literally the least we can do.
No,
Just
we got our own way out, and I think it would be a bad idea for you guys to come back right now.
Seems like it's already bad for him over there.
I mean, we're taking out Terminus one by one, so I mean, we're going to be replacing the security forces with people that are, you know, a little more friendly with Spectre Industries.
On the payroll, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They're literally Sicaroing the shit out of this. If you've seen that movie, it's what's going on.
So I'll get out of here as quick as we can. Just we kind of picked up an ex-fed that was frozen in a cryo room.
Okay, what is the guy's name?
John Avery.
What?
John Avery?
Oh,
What? You found John Avery.
Avery.
And you see a very, very concerned look on his face, like...
He kind of let himself out of cryo. So
You mean he's alive?
he's getting shit-faced in the mess with Olin and Wep right now.
You need to be very careful with that man.
Careful how? Careful as in keep that man alive, or careful as in don't go to sleep with your eyes closed?
Both. My
That's
bosses
my
would be
concern.
very, very interested in speaking with him.
As what kind of terms is he on with the company?
None at the moment, but we would like him to be.
Okay, I can work with that.
Quick, demand like quadruple our pay to bring him in if they really are that interested.
This guy's talented as shit. He played us all like a fiddle. I don't think you're gonna get him cheap.
What are you asking?
He's gonna cost money, boss.
Yeah, I figured that. What are you asking?
Shit, what am I asking, guys?
Ask for money
A
so we can
dreadnought.
try and
A dreadnought.
bribe, so we can try and pay him to stay with us and skim the rest for ourselves.
I mean, 13's gonna say fire extinguishers, so
I'm thinking maybe mid to high 6 figures.
Six figures. My God.
Dude played us like a fiddle from cryo.
He knows his value.
All right. 5 figures.
5 figures is not much if you're on the low end of it.
50,000? Is that enough?
I don't know. Well, I gotta talk to him, see what he comes back with.
All right, you let me know. And you see him getting out of the van at this point, and he's grabbing his
got a
gun.
fucking
Yeah.
pistol and all
Should I wait a little while before I call you?
No, you can call me. It's just fine. You see him go mobile, and he's like holding a phone now.
He's looking like he looks like a fucking YouTube vlogger.
He's got like a fucking selfie stick and he's dropping motherfuckers with the other hand.
No, you know what he's doing? He's got a setup like a fucking airsoft.
No, hold
computer.
on.
He's got a GoPro strapped to the rifle of his barrel of his fucking rifle.
No, even better. He's got us on a selfie stick, right? He says, "Hey, hold on, do me a favor and tell me what's around this corner." And he just pulls his selfie stick out. It's two dudes, and they noticed me.
It's two dudes. Don't go around the corner. They're angry.
One of the shooters guys are just here. You just hear suppressed freaking just rounds going out and people getting dropped.
Quick,
Do,
throw
do, do,
grenades!
do, do, do.
They get back on the horn. Actually, stay on the line. We like this.
This
This
is
is
a good
helpful.
idea. We like this. Yeah.
You're like, so you want me to go negotiate hiring this dude while you're spotting for us around the two guys left side, around the corner.
Can I get a consulting fee for this?
I mean, what are they gonna do? Say no, and then you get one of them shot? Like,
they're straight up murdering Terminus security dudes. Like you're seeing these guys are all Terminus security uniforms. They're just straight up murking every last one of them in this freaking building.
no loss to humanity.
Yeah.
Here.
All right, boss. Well, you have fun being absolutely badass, if I may say so. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Yeah. All right. Then you see him like shut off, and then just as it shut off, you hear like someone going full fucking auto going into a room, just bang, 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 and you're like, holy shit.
I try not to brown nose, but Jesus Christ.
Operator as fuck.
Yeah. Spectre is literally sad song confirmed. There you go.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway.
It's just like, why do I participate in these things?
Because the memes are just too delicious.
Yes, they are.
Alright, I'm going back to the mess.
Go.
Going back to the memes.
You walk in and they're still talking and so did you call your superiors there?
Yeah. They are mighty interested in you.
I figured they would be. So who you working for? Spectre?
Got it. in mind.
Lockheed?
Oh, Spectre.
Hmm. Interesting.
Just burst out laughing as soon as he says Lockheed. Lockheed's been gone for
For,
the
like,
past
yeah.
8 years.
Lockheed got bought out by Spectre like 8 years ago.
It's like Spectre fucking owns them.
Lockheed builds space parts. Like they don't even build full-blown ships anymore. They just build parts.
No, Lockheed literally puts together everything but the last couple of pieces, and then
Yup.
Spectre disrespects
Yup.
them by taking the
Yup.
last piece, putting it in
Yup.
there, and producing it as a Spectre.
Yup. Yo.
Hey, as a quick aside,
Quick aside.
check out what Valve did.
Yeah, I just saw that. I guess if you stand near the monument too, it
It
goes through
plays
some of
his
his
voice.
voice. Yep.
Cool as fuck. But yeah,
That was a hell of a
Turning to the game.
campaign, son.
Yep.
turning to the thing.
Okay. So he sits down and like, so what did they tell you?
Well, they know who you are.
No, I see my reputation is still precedes me.
Oh yeah, that goes without saying. They also said we should be pretty damn careful.
I mean, do I even need to go into detail what happened to you guys in the last day?
No, not at all. Not just that kind of careful. They also want you protected.
I figured they probably want
and-
me to work for them, don't they?
They were willing to pay a mint for you to work for them.
I see. So why didn't you say yes?
Because I figure you can get more money out of them.
I mean,
I'll be
yeah,
perfectly honest with you.
I could, but I don't know if I can get you more money. How does it benefit you, the contractor?
Well, you see, us being subcontractors, you'd be a subcontractor. So we get a bit of cut from that. Now, he started off with 50 G's, but I thought that was a little low. So I let him go do his thing for a bit. We'll go talk to him later, and I'll say you won't do it for 50. I don't know, maybe you want what? 100? 120?
I can negotiate probably a lot more than that from them. Well, what are they going to pay you? I don't want to be beholden to you.
I mean, we can go higher.
You can go higher? What's your offer then? For me to work for you, what's your offer?
It depends what we'll get out of them. I mean, I could pay you out of what we got right now, but man, you're gonna be eating ramen noodles for a while. We ain't exactly loaded at the moment.
I see.
Or you can work with us, hold out on whatever they try and offer you, because they're gonna lowball you, and then give us a little cut when they give you something higher.
And what's the benefit for you? You just get money? That's it?
Hey man, this thing's not gonna fuel itself.
What all do we know about this guy, Waller?
Not a lot. I
No.
mean, you don't even know if the file that they had on the ship was probably legit. To
That
be
was
completely
probably
honest,
just the
it was
very
probably
basics.
yeah.
But I
Like,
haven't had a chance to do independent research and call people.
So you don't really know a whole lot.
Yeah, no.
Now the question is why don't I just go negotiate to them on my own and not pay you any money? What do you give me for giving you money?
You get to keep
Protection?
working here?
I don't have to work here to do my job.
Well, you seem kind of attached to the ship.
Well, I mean, it was an opportunity and a place I lived for a long time, yeah.
I can't stop you leaving. If you want to leave and go work for them direct, yeah, that you are more than welcome to. But if you're on here, we could use the help. We could use the funds to keep this thing afloat.
Otherwise, she's just gonna get scrapped to the highest bidder for something more affordable.
This little thing, this has done us well. Your stealth ship here offers a lot of opportunities, but it's gonna be tough for us to take advantage of that without cooperation, without enough funds to really keep us in the black.
So, alright, counter offer. We do all this, and you make me the captain of the Calypso, and I work for you.
At this point, 13 comes running around the corner. One fire extinguisher is missing. Did you guys take any of them?
He's holding it in his hand.
It's the one that you brought.
Oh. Never mind.
Probably still holding it in his hand.
Gonna walk away and go put it away.
Captain, with us being owners, I mean, I can handle small ships well enough. I don't know that much about capital ship, so I don't see that as too bad of an idea. What do the others think?
Makes it a lot easier for us to do stuff that we need to do.
Yeah, I'm probably honestly gonna have to agree.
Well, did you bring Big Mike with you?
Yeah, of course.
What does Big Mike think?
Does Big Mike
He
think?
thinks lizard.
He thinks lizard.
We get a hiss of approval.
Yes.
Well, so we have a deal.
Yep, that'll let us operate as an away team without having to worry about coming back to the ship being jacked. Go ahead and stick my hand out.
Takes it, and he's like, glad we come to an accord, and I'm glad that we can see this ship be useful again.
Yeah. Suppose that means we're gonna have to reconnect that fucking AI, huh?
I mean, yeah. I can interlink him into your ship as well if you want.
I think we'll just leave him in yours for now.
All right. Well, I will go start working on stuff, I guess, and
You I assume you can't just crew this by yourself, even with the AI. So you got any leads on people we could see if
have
are
a
still alive?
discussion. Let's see if. By the way, you hear like the chimes from like there's a call waiting. Like you guys probably have like an answering machine on the PA. Up at the bridge, like you hear a comm message like beep 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 beep. Since nobody's
I'm gonna deke out and jog up there. Hang 10, back in a minute.
And it opens up and you see you see it's Reynolds again, and this time they have a dude that's like bagged in the back of the van,
Fucking
like
head bag.
behind him. They head bagged him, and
Well, some
like,
of the other dudes are like taking pictures with him.
and you like one of them that's like gut punches him, and he's just like oh, and he's like,
You just hear chuckling from across the van.
so thought about your deal. What do you think?
I think 50 is a little too low. As in another figure too low. He ain't terribly willing to work for peanuts, as he says.
All right. I guess we can offer you and him 100 G's. I think that'll be the best that we can do right now.
Me and him?
Well, a ton total. You know, I mean, you guys are protecting him, and if he's going to work for us, I want to pay both parties in one big payment.
Hey, hang on just a sec. And I'm just like gonna.
You're sitting there, you just watch like the guy like they throw him out on the street, very similar to what you guys did to the guy with Olin. They're like dragging him behind the van.
Before I dip out, it's like, hey, pull his pants down around his ankles and watch him try and waddle off. It's fucking hilarious.
Does it's like, oh well, yeah, they do that.
Just hear one of the dudes in the background go, "Holy crap,
That's a good fucking idea.
Alright, and I'm gonna deke around and like just stick my head in the mess. Hey, it's offering 100.
That works. And what? Split it with you guys 20%.
Let's go 30-70.
70 my way, because I got to crew this big ship. You know.
If you're gonna use that money to crew the ship, then no.
I got to pay 100 and something people.
Yeah, that's
Wages
what I'm
and-
saying.
yeah.
If you're using that to crew
Yeah.
the ship,
Oh yeah, I
That's
didn't
not
realize
coming
that
out
was gonna be the case.
if
I
that's
know.
not coming out of our chunk, then I don't think I have an issue with it.
Yep, that works for me.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys get 30,000. I mean, it's a little less, but hey, you get a ship out of it too. It's gonna be fully crewed, so I think you would take that.
Yeah, that's
So-
fine, and I don't think he's gonna have any trouble filling the ship for 70 grand.
Nope.
Yep. All right, works for me.
All right.
Of course, we divide 30,000 by fucking 4. Good
Yep.
job, me.
Oh,
All right. Yep. I'll
But the
get
thing
back up
is,
to the bridge
you
and-
know, we boost our payments up by taking salvagers' rights on anything we can and
Yep.
selling, everything that we can possibly fucking loot. So don't worry about it,
Exactly.
Bloody. We'll be making
make
money.
money.
Back.
Yeah. No, I'm not super worried about it.
all right.
I'm gonna go up to the bridge and flash Reynolds a thumbs up.
All right. Appreciate
And,
it.
what do I see on the monitor, Waller?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what's the status of Headbag Boy?
Bag boys coming up and they're like, where's the other like they're asking him like, where's the other compound, damn it, we need to know. And he's like, where's this guy? They ask like some captain, like some random captain name, and he's like, I don't know. And then they throw him out
Strap
again.
him to the front of the van and drive around fast.
Yeah, do that.
And Reynolds is he's like, if you guys need any leads, Midpoint Station might be a good place to find crewmen. If you're looking for stuff.
Can do. You got any contacts over there? Should we just kind of?
I'll give him a phone call here. After I'm done with you. Let him know that you're coming.
Take your time. It'll take us a while to get there, and you look like you're having a little bit more fun.
I mean, we're just trying to figure out. We got like 2 more people to find, and they're being a complete asses about it, you know. And you literally see like he pulls out a cattle prod taser, like the cattle prods, and they just like zap the guy, and he's like, ah!
I'm telling you, man, strap him to the hood and just floor it. Scares the shit out of him. Right, quite literally. So maybe
we'll
put a
try
tarp
that
under
here
him
if it
first.
doesn't work. You know, it have to work, and then you hear him cut the line as the guy's screaming from the cattle prod.
That man scares the shit out of me.
They all should. They're all spooks, man. All of them. So.
Alright, we'll go back to the mess. Hey, Reynolds says, hit Midpoint Station for crew. He'll let him know we're coming.
Oh, Reynolds. I've heard of Midpoint. Yeah.
Do I know anything about Midpoint, Waller?
Roll me a intelligence check, senor.
Great intelligence.
Where is Midpoint?
Midpoint is actually not at the midpoint because that would be Terminus.
15.
So Midpoint is a station that is located in the system out here.
So I assume I would know Midpoint as well, being that
it's kind of out on the
staging
periphery
area for the trips out to the
this is all unknown. Like there is systems and stuff out here in the black,
and that's what we go explore.
Yeah. So Midpoint is it's in the area where Yagershill is, which is the big Fed. That's the big Fed comm base. Like if you guys go there, that's where they have like a whole fleet headquartered.
Yep.
But they use Midpoint. It's really close, which is like really weird because nobody really looks there because they all think, oh, they would be too dumb to like one of the biggest, staging operations for civilians there. And it for you, Olin, it's where a lot of the smuggling and stuff like that for a lot of the human space comes in from. So they use it. It's very much like what like Nalhada or Shaddaa would be in Star Wars. It's kind of the hub for a lot of just.
So are they as open about it as they are in Shaddaa?
No,
there?
like
okay,
it's
so
more.
It's more of an underworld.
Yeah.
Than a.
But it's an underworld, but a lot like it's public knowledge that there's a lot of shady shit that goes there. But
they hide it.
Yes,
a little more
and the Fed kind of don't really do much about it because I mean honestly it's really close to them. They could, but they probably are either getting kickbacks from it or it's helping them with getting supplies and stuff that far out from like the core worlds because they are kind of far out from everybody over there. And it's just a good kind of trading area out here to like the the periphery and stuff like that out there. So you guys could go to Midpoint. It would be very cheap. You could also get ships and stuff there if you want or upgrade. Like it is a full blown one-stop shop for everything that you will need. And
we gotta stop and pick up that other ship so we can sell it for scrap there.
That's what does Whoop say about this? Does he say anything?
No, I mean there's ship ops are their area, man.
Okay. Well, it's the ship that you left your
boys on?
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna pick my boys up once we get the ship. Like the boys will move. Just
okay. So do you guys want to head to the ship first?
Yeah, let's go scoop her up.
So you guys go out, fly out there, and Avery's like, all right, and I guess I'll go get the AI all configured and everything. That was also kind of my specialty on this ship. I kind of did a lot of things.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Master of quite a few of them.
Yeah.
How horrifying.
Yep. And now he's working for you. How do you feel about this?
It feels slightly like sitting on a block of TNT.
Yeah.
Just like.
It's momentarily harmless, but that could change.
I wouldn't even say
Boom. No more
TNT.
Chinese
I would
laundromat.
say fucking Nitro.
Like, if someone was playing this character, I would actually see Nathan Fillion playing this character as a bad guy, which would be hilarious, because he usually doesn't.
One at a Twitch.
Yeah.
And kablooey!
Yeah, basically. And, he's like, well, I'll see y'all on there, and, we'll head out to... You guys give him the location of that ship, just so you can get the bigger ship to go, or...
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, because we're gonna scoop it up into this hangar.
Yep.
This room.
So he's gonna head out that way to the other ship, and we'll just kind of fast forward the travel to save time.
Okay.
And you guys get there, and you guys are able to get the second ship. Now you guys can't take any more. This is the two that you can carry in the big ship. So
I believe that it's only a temporary arrangement for now.
Yes.
Until we get rid of
the other.
So we'll head to midpoint and find.
Does anybody go on the ship, or do you guys just like pick it up and?
I mean, do we need to have someone on it, or are we just literally towing it scrap?
Well, you guys pull it into the.
We should probably dump the bodies before we try and sell it.
I mean, I still think that's probably a good idea, but I'm pretty sure I could track down somebody who would buy it regardless. Might lower the price a little bit, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask any questions.
Hey,
And
13.
It's hard to find bodies
Owen,
in space.
Owen, you do have contacts that are on midpoint. Like, you never been there, but you had contacts that you built up to build. You knew a guy that got you in contact with a guy.
I know a guy that knows a guy.
Yeah.
I know people. That's my specialty.
Yes.
Hey, 13 and what? Let's go clean this thing out. Let him make some calls.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, Whoop, are you gonna go on over there?
I'll go help clean it.
So, wasn't this the ship that you left bodies on?
Well, yeah.
What, like?
Oh yeah, don't you know?
Yeah.
Is there
Don't like this ominous silence.
I heard keyboard typing.
We never officially made any Waller, remember?
Oh, that's right. Okay, I was just making sure. 'Cause I know we talked about it. So.
No, we discussed it, but because I couldn't get them to obey me and do
That's
exactly what I needed,
It's been a minute. Okay. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
you guys clean the body. Like, the bodies are still pretty, like, they're kind of frozen over because there was a couple of probably punctures that broke the airtightness of the ship. So it did probably vacate all the air in the atmosphere, but you guys are able to, through very minor, couple patches probably from 13
Picking them
going
up,
on there.
pick them up, bust them in half, throw them in a bag, and toss them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe the word of the day is yeet.
Yeah, you basically like kick them out of the back, like the hangar door. Like, you don't even give them a proper funeral. You just kind of body bag them and be like, "Toss, be gone,
be gone." Thought
13's just. I'm assuming the back hangar's open to empty space. Yeah,
well,
13's.
It's gotta. So there is shields to keep atmosphere from going out. So you guys
Magnetic
can't.
field.
It's a magnetic field like Star Wars. Yeah.
Does it allow bodies through?
Yes.
Yeah, 13 doesn't even body bag him. He just
Just throws
Fucking
them.
frisbee throw.
Yeah,
Yeet.
pretty much.
Say it, Minnie.
Just does the, grabbing him by the arms and starts twirling around, and then times it perfectly so that way the body, it's just releases.
So you're discus shotting the body off into space. Oh my god.
You have to say the words, Minnie. Say yeet.
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 Works for me.
Now, if we were
They
particularly
used to say
sadistic,
that.
we could use them for fucking target practice and just
Hey, Wup,
Yo.
can you throw them at speed? I need target practice on the ship's gunnery. Apparently, I can't hit most things.
Sure, why not?
Thank you.
I wait till he gets ready, and then I'll start chucking him out at speed.
Oh my
I'm-
god.
13's gonna run to the ship's gun.
By
And,
the way, this is the smaller ship that's in the hangar bay, and you're firing through the magnetic field inside a hangar bay.
Please don't.
13's gonna run to the big ship's gun, the nearest one. I assume I can
Which
just...
is deactivated right now because you haven't powered that system up yet.
Yeah, that's one
I'm
of
gonna
the
get on the intercom to Avery
Yup.
and request power to that system.
No? We don't really need weapons at the moment, do we?
But I would like target practice, and they are very small targets, flailing around and hard to hit.
I'm assuming you guys gave him like your guys' PA like personal comm system. He's like, should I be worried about the bloodthirsty robot wanting to shoot dead people?
Probably, yeah.
He actually needs practice with his accuracy.
Well,
In the 5 minutes I've not talked to you, what have you done to reprogram this?
basically. He's like,
He was not this enthusiastic before.
I'm gonna sit here and say no to that just for the moment. We need to make sure that everything's functional before we start willy-nilly firing things off into space.
Very well. I will find a laser rifle within the old ship and just use that. Thank you.
Work.
Click.
You're welcome. Can you guys please control him? Like, he's still
No.
on the comms, if you guys please, for the love of God.
Beat him out the magnetic lock.
All right.
I will completely rewrite his OS if you guys do not deal with him.
13's running back to the bodies, and whatever the nearest rifle or handgun or whatever is he's going to
You
use.
grab a rifle. Go ahead and roll attack for me there, Minnie.
All right.
I guess.
How to add combat in a non-combat section.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Introduce 13 into this story.
I rolled a natural 1.
You pull the trigger, and nothing happens.
God
I'm going
damn
to
it.
gingerly remove the rifle from him.
He grabbed your Corona pulse rifle too. Like, you had it sitting next to you, and he grabbed it and just fired it willy nilly.
I don't have a magazine in it. We're on the ship. He doesn't even fucking notice. That's why it doesn't work.
Safety's on, and there's no magazine in it. It just clicks.
Take it back. All right.
I'm gonna look. Is there any rubble
I can just
that's
see
lying
Bucky, like,
around?
Give me that, you son of a.
13.
Yes.
I noticed the fire extinguishers were looking a little dirty.
No, I just cleaned them.
You didn't do a good job. You might want to try again.
That's impossible. And his eyes start flashing as he is recalling the memory of each single fire extinguisher he cleaned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 20, 30, 50. They are all clean.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
You may need to double check.
I have just double checked in my memory bank records. They're all clean.
I have
What about the other
I
ones?
have videographic evidence. That's all I can hear him saying.
The other ones were cleaned yesterday. Do you have any extra knowledge that anyone went in
Yesterday?
and tampered
That's a
them?
whole day's worth of dust.
It's fine. I have already run testing to see that dust levels will not accumulate in time for a single day. I do thank you, however, for your concern for the fire extinguishers. I have noted that down.
That is pretty
God damn it,
pretty
he's learning.
aggressive fire extinguisher program for cleaning, because we only cleaned ours like maybe once a year, maybe.
People clean the fire extinguishers?
Yeah, usually. Yeah, maybe.
Wait, did you clean the extinguishers on the big ship too, or just ours?
They have all been cleaned within a week. The next ones are due
had
to
the
We
be
haven't been on
cleaned
the ship for that week.
Been on the ship for a day.
the
Yeah.
last
Are you
batch of
slacking,
fire
13?
extinguishers.
I think he's lying.
They are weekly rotational based cleaning.
God. And today was not the week, according to the cycle that I have concocted from 13 years of from the date of Avery or something like that.
All
I can
right,
see you
well-
doing that.
If we have a fire and the extinguishers are too dirty and unserviceable to use, I'll definitely keep you in mind, 13.
You got it. Do you see any rubble? I still can see the body, and I want to throw something at it for
Pretty
target
sure
practice.
you're not going to be able to see it by now. We're going pretty quick.
Yeah, you just kind of see like it's like a speck out there at this point. You look up
No.
and it's like, oh.
I still see it. I'm gonna grab a chunk of rubble that I'm assuming would be on this ship, since we kind
Rubble
of...
from what?
Well, yeah, it's... We
Didn't-
lasered one engine and then went in.
Shit. Is there
Oh,
any,
you're
like...
gonna grab a piece of like metal, like I guess, like you're gonna grab like a space of debris that came with it, like a piece of debris.
Grabs
We'll
like a
go with
random
that, and I'm gonna-
wrench.
Chuck it.
You just see him grab a wrench and just throws it. Like Buck just chucks out the thing at it.
And 13's just gonna sit down, and basically you see the eyes, like, glow as, you know, you hear a bunch of focal lenses start, like, moving, and he's watching the wrench to see if it hits the body.
It's going pretty slow too. It's just kind of like it's like rotating very slowly in space, following the body.
One eye's tracking the
Throw
body,
like
one
a
eye's tracking the
toaster,
wrench.
13.
It's fine. Based on my calculations, the wrench will eventually reach the body in terms of speed difference.
I think it's time for you to roll an attack.
Roll an attack, Mini. Roll one.
Alright, let's see. That's gonna be, on the dice itself is a 12. I don't know if this is adding anything.
I don't
No.
think you're proficient in wrench throwing.
No, you're
No.
not.
So 12.
So you start looking at it, and then you start doing calculations in your head. You notice that you're going to miss with the wrench.
Damn it.
Alright,
The
let's
lights
get
go
back to
dim.
work.
Fine. And he's just gonna start chucking the bodies.
He's
Yeah.
checking another body at it.
Yep. 4.
Alright, so you guys clean the bodies up. That was fun. And you guys head to midpoint. Do we want to keep going, or do you guys want to pause here? Because it is 6:30.
7:30.
Oh.
Cash, you were supposed to go 8:30. You've ruined it.
Yeah, it is 8:30.
But I mean, do you guys want to keep going? We can. Or do you guys want to put a bookmark in it here?
Breaks it. What time is it in Boogly Land?
12.
Googly.
Half 12. 12:30.
About time for you to go find a sheep to do things with.
Really, no. Ever.
As I say that, and
I'm
kind
happy
of...
to keep going. I'm just won't offer you guys. I don't want to keep you guys too long if you want to do something else.
I do genuinely hate those animals.
I've been pretty much awake all day.
Brexit, do you hate them because one have rejected you?
I'm gonna stab a motherfucker.
They still first time.
Alright, we can save it here then. I do need to talk to you, Bilotti and Gash, really quick though. So
Oh no!
Stream coming down.